If you're working 60 plus hours and stress is killing your relationships, there's one key thing you should definitely not be doing. This marketing VP just cut 30 hours from his work without losing a single client or a dollar in revenue. It sounds impossible, but here's what's crazy. Meet David C., Vice President of Marketing at a Fortune 500 tech company. He was pulling 80 hours a week, missing his kids' soccer games, and his wife barely saw him awake. Sound familiar? But here's where it's getting interesting. David discovered that 60% of his time was spent on what he called fake work. Endless meetings, emails, and tasks that felt urgent but weren't actually moving the needle. So he did something radical. He mapped out every single hour of his week for 2 weeks straight. What he found shocked him. He was spending 18 hours a week in meetings where his input wasn't needed. Another 12 hours on emails that could be handled by his team. And get this, 8 hours weekly on urgent requests weren't actually urgent at all. But that's not even the craziest part. The craziest part is what happened when he started saying no. His team became more independent. His clients respected his boundaries. And his boss actually praised him for being more strategic. In just 8 weeks, David went from 80 hours to 50 hours per week. His revenue team hit the biggest quarter ever. His client retention stayed at 98%, and he coached his daughter's soccer team to the championships. Here's his secret. He realized that being busy isn't the same as being valuable. The most successful CEOs protect their time like their biggest asset, because it is. David's story isn't unique. There are thousands of corporate leaders who've cracked the code. They work fewer hours but create more impact. They're present for their family but still climbing the corporate ladder. The question is, how long will you keep thinking that working more hours equals working better? Because the data shows the opposite is true. Your future self will either thank you for learning this lesson now, or regret that you waited until burnout forced your hand. The choice is yours.